Hi, my name is Robin B.
I'm Kay.
We're coming from the chat, and thank you so much for being with us. And all we want to say today is there's a lot going on in this world. Please, please just have the courage to stand for you. I don't even know how to say this because I'm feeling it as well. But there's going to be a lot going on Saturday, and I just want everybody to get out there and support because when it starts happening to one, speaking of Los Angeles, they're going to come across. Texas have already, agreed to do whatever, but we know that was going to happen. But just just pray, I guess, in whatever you believe in, your higher being, Buddha, whoever, God. But we need to stand together with this. You want to add something to this, Karen?
We need more peace and love. Bottom line, stand your ground.
Well, see, peace and love, yeah, but I believe in standing your ground, you know,
Yeah.
because you can have as much peace and love as you want, and people just gonna walk all over you.
No. I'm not saying that at all with peace and love. I'm saying that's what we need. That's what this planet needs. But if you have to, stand your ground.
Right, and we
Don't
have
let
to stand.
anybody push you. You have a right to be here. You have a right to do what you need to do. You have a right to live the life that you want, the way you want to live. And for people to impose their way against you, what makes them so right?
Right.
And what makes you so wrong? It's not like that. It's supposed to be about equality. It's supposed to be about to each his own. And when we had to each his own, I don't understand why that was such a big thing for people that they couldn't wrap their heads around. I have no problem with you expressing yourself. I have no problem with you being who you are, but don't impose your beliefs down. Don't shove it down my throat.
Exactly.
Stand your
Exactly.
ground.
And don't
Stand your
try
ground.
to dictate what I have to do in my life to please you. Because
Mhm.
as far as I'm concerned, you're a piece of shit. And everybody knows who I'm talking about. And I very rarely curse on this show. But that's what I'm feeling right now. And it's not about immigrants. It's not about blacks or whites. It's about democracy. And we talked about this on another show that we had. And people
Mhm.
don't understand this is what the results of was what they did
Apathy.
to put this person in office. No, he's having this parade like we're in freaking Hitler time or what
Yeah.
they do in Russia or North
Yeah.
Korea. You see the stuff on TV all the time. It's the same exact actions. When do you take this much military power that we need to be concentrating on other people? This is the perfect time to get invaded and everything because everything is such a chaos in the United States. It's
Mhm.
horrible. And then to have these people turn on their own people. A lot of these people, they are related. A lot of the national
Yeah.
guards
Yeah. Yeah.
from that area are related
Yeah.
to the people that they're trying to export or whatever. I mean, I don't. It doesn't matter about the immigrants as far. It does matter. It does matter because it was at first about criminals. It was at first about people who coming in here to infiltrate this country. Now it's not because a 4-year-old boy is
Hmm.
not trying to infiltrate this country. Believe me.
Right.
Now,
Right.
before a long time ago, they used to use kids to blow up. When you was in war,
Yeah.
well, we're not in warfare with another country right now, and that was disgusting anyway.
Yeah, it was. It
Right
was.
now, you're invading American soil. Why? Because you're a coward? Because you
Yeah.
can't fight these countries man to man. So now it's like man to man fighting. So now it's like fighting a little boy versus fighting a man. You know how men
Mm.
beat up women and women beat up men instead of beating up their own that they can bullies.
Yeah. It's all about bullying. And one of the things they said, one of the things that I read was they're supposedly um non-productive criminal citizens, yet they're rounding them up for their jobs.
From their
They're
job.
rounding them up at school, elementary school graduations. What heartless person does something like that? It's a joyous occasion, and you're going to snatch somebody in the midst of that and traumatize everybody that's at that
Yeah.
place?
A lot of kids
That's
didn't even go to their
disgusting.
graduation because they were afraid. But
Yeah.
those are the criminals. Those are the criminals.
Yeah, those are the so-called criminals. And I think it's criminal that the ICE uniform is that mask up to
Ask.
here, a bunch of shades, no ID, no badge, no nothing. And there have been instances of American citizens being rounded up and held in captivity for months. There was a pregnant woman that just got released. She's a
9 months.
U.S. citizen.
9 months.
She's a U.S. citizen. This is not America. This is not our country. And like I said, stand your ground, spread love, spread peace, but don't be intimidated by this nonsense.
Yeah, that's the thing I was looking for when I said in the beginning of this video. Okay, we're all going through, not all of us, because some of us are enjoying this, but I wouldn't say the majority, 90-something% are all going through some type of trauma behind this.
Hmm.
And I know I am, and I'm not even involved, but I do live in New York City. I have seen some changes in New York City, not to that extent, but we will be out there Saturday protesting this stuff. Because if it
Hmm.
goes to California, it's coming to New York. It's already in Georgia. It's already in those big cities. So we all need to get out there and stand our grounds, because otherwise we will all be in some kind of concentration camp.
Well, one thing I know,
Or
one thing I
stamped
know
some kind of way.
is that's why the helicopters were in my neighborhood. That was the practice kind of thing.
To
You
gather
know,
people. We talked about that. We have a
yeah,
show called The Helicopters. What
yeah,
did you see
yeah,
them? They were here. I told you they
yeah,
were here
yeah,
spontaneously all over the place.
yeah.
That was a practice
They're prepping for
to gather us together.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
regardless to whether you're American, they could pull me. I was in a situation yesterday. I was around a whole bunch of things, and because of my name and everything, I could
Hmm.
have went very easily.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have all my credentials. I got passports. I got all
They
kinds
don't
of stuff.
care. They don't care
They
about
don't even ask for. They just gather
nope.
you, and
They
then you have
just
to
they
prove
just round you up
you are
and
guilty
yes.
until proven innocent.
Yes. And that's not the Constitution.
No, it's not. And I don't understand what's happening with that either. Because all of that, I don't see how this man is getting away with all of this stuff, but nobody's saying nothing. But that's my opinion only. The opinion from that's the opinion from the chatter. Please share, like, and subscribe. We are looking for more subscribers to take us up to the next level. Please subscribe if you can. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. Just press the little ring button, and every time we talk, you'll see us come and pop up. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for our family who's already here, the Chatter family. And we will be back soon. Thank you. We'll be back. Actually, we'll be back. Talk to
Okay.
you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.